Welcome to Random Talk episode 19. This is an unexpected random talk. So if you listen to episode 18, you will notice that in that episode, I say the next time you will hear about Niger State, Nigeria, it will be in episode 20. I skipped 19. And I did that because I knew I had an unexpected random talk for you. I don't do this often. I just do it when something, gets on the inside of me that I just have to let the world hear about because I'm hoping that it will help someone. And so today's random talk is about don't blame me. And I don't mean me as me alone, because right now I'm using my voice to speak for so many people that have contacted me in the last couple of weeks and they are in tears. And I got another one yesterday. People are sad. They are emotionally broken sometimes because of the people that overlook them. So that is what this is. Don't blame me because you overlooked me. Because that's what happens. Now, I can't speak directly for those people, but I'm speaking on this topic in reference to these people and also myself, because I went through this in my 20s. Then I got thick skin and I stopped worrying about it. But let me tell you, we have two different types of people. We have the people that have their degrees and their successful businesses and they know who they are. Then you have the people that have their degrees and they get that degree and that title and it just goes to their head. They think that they are better than any person that walks on the earth because they hold a title and a degree. And so I'm going to compare the two sides because I've sat at tables with both types of people. So for the people who have been overlooked and you are feeling down and out about yourself, please don't do it, because most times it has nothing to do with you. And I'm saying that because I know it from experience. So you have the people who know who they are. They have their degrees, they have their success, and they have their businesses that are thriving. Those are the people that you don't usually have many issues with. But then when you shift over to that other side with the people with the degrees and the titles and they walk around like they're better than everybody else, those are going to be the people that try to make you feel like you are small because you may not carry the same title. You may not carry a title at all, and you may not carry a degree like myself. I have some college, as I have told you before, but every job opportunity that I have had that, like I say, I'm in a room that I'm not supposed to be in, it was never because I was not qualified because of my work skills. It was because I was not qualified because of the degree, but they still chose me to sit in that seat because of who I am and what they know I can put into that business. Guess what type of people those were? The people who have those successful businesses that are confident in who they are, that are not walking around with their nose in the air. Then you go sit at the table with the people that think they're better than you because they have a degree and they have a title. Usually when you sit down at those tables and you tell me if I'm wrong, it's nothing about what are your work skills. It's nothing about what is your work history. It's about who do you know? What church do you go to? What sorority or fraternity are you with? Where have you went to eat yesterday? Just ridiculous things. It has nothing to do with you as a person. And then they finally get around to asking you, well, what's your degree? But never ask you what are your qualifications to do the job that I'm asking you to do the job that I need help in. Now, let me give you this snippet of information for those of you that are trying to hire people and you may not know. And I know this only because I have been through it. I have went and applied for jobs that I'm like, okay, they need this person with this degree. Now, I'm not talking about being a doctor or a psychologist. I'm just talking about going to somebody's organization to do a work skill that I know I have and I know that I've mastered, but they have a specific degree. But guess what? When they call me in for an interview, and I do not lie, I always say some college. Those are the companies that end up hiring me. And then they always say, I am so happy. But then they school me on what they look for. They don't just look for the degree. They know that the degree, yes, that's great. But they know that work skill, that knowledge, that's going to be what helps their business to get to where it needs to get to. So again, the people that want to overlook someone who sat at your table, with the work skills that they were supposed to have to give to you, you overlooked them because they didn't fit in your box, your shallow box at that. They didn't fit in that box, so you overlooked them. And then they went to the next person and they were able to shine their light over there. Then you want to go back and talk about them as if they have done something wrong. Don't do that, because you had them at your table. And so for the people that have been overlooked, I tell you, you continue to walk around with your head held high, because sometimes the doors that are closed, not sometimes, all the time, the doors that are closed are the doors that weren't meant for you anyway. That means that it's something better coming for you. That's just my little random talk. I get emotional when it comes to people already having a hard time trying to take that step out there, and then you get the people who aren't confident about themselves, so they have to kind of be a bully to make the next person feel bad. And then when they lose out and they take their L, as most people will say, and then they see that same person excelling with another business or an organization, then you want to run your mouth like something is wrong. No, that was your fault. Blame yourself. Don't blame the person. Now, episode 20 will be about Niger State, Nigeria. So you make sure that you tune in. And I just had to put that unexpected random talk out there for you. So those of you that have been overlooked, you still love yourself as much as you deserve to be loved. Don't let anyone downplay who you are. Tune in for the next random talk.